Okay. Alright. You guys ready? Here we go. In 3, 2... Alright, let me explain it. We're going to watch it fully. Not stopping. And we're going to go back and analyze. Actually, we're going to do 2 watch-throughs. And then analyze afterwards. Alright? So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? Oh, it looks so good. The chow! Pika Pika! Okay, so they get ambushed there. Look at the... Ah! Look at my boy! Oh, man. Keanu. It's a black hole. Uh-oh. Okay. We got Rachel and Randall. Okay. That was a cool shot. Look at my boy! Shadow! Oh my gosh, it's angry! Oh my gosh, the Eclipse Cannon. The moon! The moon! Yes! The fucking moon! Asmodea! The moon is... Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy... Holy shit! I wonder what that scene's about. Tickets on sale now, guys. Holy shit! Let's run that fucking back. Are you... Let's run it back. What the hell? I like the chow. I like how she said Detective Pikachu. That was a nice little joke. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try to listen to the words that are said. Oh my god. This movie, they've upped their quality. I like that. That was pretty funny. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. So they're gonna be a part of Gun. I wonder if they're gonna... What is that scene? So the Eclipse Cannon is in... He blew up the moon. It's Maria. Oh my god. The gun! Ugh! this part. Oh my god. What is happening there? Okay, was that the live and learn motif at the end just slowed up? Alright. Alright. I'm going... Okay, we got the Chow. So that's interesting. Okay, so I like how they incorporated Chows within this universe. Because I don't think they... Maybe they still could. But I liked how they made it like a mascot almost. Okay, so we got the Chow. And they got all the different types of Chows. I just like that the Chows are incorporated. And then we got the girl calling Tails Detective Pikachu. And I like how Knuckles says, like, Pika Pika to Tails. And then I guess we got Eggman's robots about to attack. Now, right here, I think that's the gun right here. I think that's the gun general. And I think because there's a new character who what is her name? I'm forgetting her name. Christine Ritter. She is playing a new character, and I'm pretty sure I'm speculating that that's his daughter. Maybe I'm not saying that the general dies, but maybe he like kind of like goes off to the side a little bit. I don't know. So they get attacked, Paramount logo, whatever. Sega. This shot right here goes so fucking hard. I like it goes so hard. I love it. Oh my gosh. So we got Gun trying to take down, or is that just the Tokyo Police, or is that a mixture of Gun and the Tokyo Police? I think that's a mixture. Not too sure. Right here we see like where Shadow's gonna steal the bike from either one of these two guys on the motorcycle. So they aim at him. This right here is an interesting shot too, because this is Gerald looking at the Eclipse Cannon. And it looks like they have him locked up. So they have him locked up, but they didn't kill him. So maybe he's still gonna get killed. I don't know. Why do I want this man to die? Because I know that's just how the story went. So instead of like the ramblings that he put on a prison wall, we see that he has schematics for, I guess, the Eclipse Cannon. So I guess that's gonna be like his version of like how they're gonna do like the ramblings on the wall. This shot of Shadow always goes hard. I think this is the clash. I think this is the clash that happens when Sonic goes up and Shadow's coming down at him. I think that's that clash. Probably knocks out the power. This Shadow shot, they change a little bit. It looks a little bit better than what we saw in the other picture. So it doesn't look as like bad. His eyes are still illuminated, so I'm not too like upset about it. Then we got Gerald and Eggman talking. They take whatchamacallit? Take them hostage. Alright. So they're holding them hostage. This is very interesting. So I'm guessing this is one of Eggman's devices and a black hole. It reminds me of that scene from Sonic 06 when Eggman takes Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles into like to the future, into Silver's timeline. Knuckles tries to save them. Sonic uses a ring. It looks like he didn't know that was going to work. He did not know that was going to work at all. But he's glad that it did. We got Tom and Maddie. I like this little joke right here. What is her thing with, like, they're having like a pastry thing right now, and it looks like they're like making a shop. So that's interesting. I guess she's like really leaning into like the Donut Lord type of role. Okay, Knuckles turns around. I love this joke. And I like the perfect timing with it. Like, Sonic was just like, quiet, then he starts talking again. I love that timing. It's all in the timing in comedy. They're already like ready to rock and roll with their kids. That shot is pretty cool too. Let me go back. I like that shot. That was a nice shot. That might be my background for a while. This shot. I like this freaking shot. This is a nice shot. You got Rachel, I guess. Oh, she's talking to Tom, so I guess they're like buddies now because they're on the same team. I like how Rachel's now involved with what Sonic and them are doing. It's going to give her a little bit more purpose rather than having some separate B plot with her. It'll make it like smoother for her role, and because I never wanted Rachel to go away. She was hilarious. I needed, like, I literally needed more character time for her. So there's Randall. We got Randall. So he's still around. Then we got Tom and Maddie in London. Tika Sumter. Gorgeous. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, we got them in London. I guess this is when they do the London operation. This shot of Tails, I like this shot. This little like zoom in shot. That's cool. I don't know why he needs like a jet booster, but okay, he's pretty fast himself. I like that shot of them too, of Team Sonic. Eggman being dramatic. Look at my boy Shadow. Look at my boy Shadow. People are still speculating that it was someone here because it's such an empty spot, but I think that's just the staging, honestly. I think that's just the staging. And we got Eggman talking to Gerald. The Eclipse Cannon coming from... This scene reminds me... It reminds me of something, and I don't know what. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. When they were in London, and the Silver Surfer like kind of like created like a crater, a hole inside, like, and it was in London. That's what it reminds me of. We also see that the gun headquarters in London are right there. So I'm guessing that's where that scene was, where Sonic, Tails, and Shadow were like standing, and it was like really like melancholy, and they were like sad or whatever. Something happened. So I'm guessing that takes place there. Gerald talking. This shot of Shadow, I think this is when he gets his rage, he gets his anger, like he goes crazy. Like this is where he like gets like that revenge arc. This is probably, it looks like at the explosion of when Maria died. So I think that's where he just loses it. Notice how I said like before, like earlier in this stream where we were looking at the poster, Shadow's eyes looked a little brown. So now it's a little bit red, and I think that's just filled with the anger and the grief that he's losing, like Maria. So we see Shadow powering up the Eclipse Cannon. So I think that my theory is correct. I think they're going the route of Shadow powering the Eclipse Cannon instead of using the Chaos Emeralds, because the Chaos Emeralds are set up differently in this movie. It's inside the Master Emerald, which I don't know how they would do that. I guess like they would probably have to steal the Master Emerald and they'll break it apart and get the Chaos Emeralds, but maybe they didn't want to go that route and they're doing Shadow actually powering the Eclipse Cannon, which will also open up Shadow to switch sides, because he'll probably feel like used by Eggman, like, oh, you're just using me to power the Eclipse Cannon, and then switch over. So we see the arc. This shot is really nice. No, this might be my background. I like this shot. This is like, this could either be when they go up to the arc, like in present time, or this could be like when he was on the arc 50 years ago with Maria and Gerald. So it can be either or. I like this shot too. That's a nice shot. I love that they had their like the OG costume for Jim Carrey, and they made him wear the fat suit and everything. It's nice. I love it. So we see Agent Stone. This freaking shot right here. I was scared that they weren't gonna do the moon explosion, and I'm glad that they're doing it. Once again, quoting Snap Cube. I'm pissing on the rock. I'm pissing on the moon. So I'm just glad. I'm glad that they did the moon blow up. Now, question is, are you gonna pull an Azuka-san and be like, oh, every time you show the moon, it's just a different side, or are you gonna keep the moon the way it is? What are you guys gonna do? So we got the moon explosion, which is pretty cool. Shot of Sonic. Obviously coming this December. This shot, it's... this is directly taken from, what is it called? Dark Beginnings. There was a shot in Dark Beginnings like this, where they were in a flower field. And this couldn't have happened because Shadow never went to Earth. So, this has to be like, maybe not a memory, but like an illusion, or he's probably like thinking about the time where they could have spent time on Earth, just like they did in Dark Beginnings. So I'm thinking that can possibly be the same thing. So yeah, this shot is going to hurt. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this Maria and Shadow story. Once again, we got Maria and Shadow on the arc. I like that they made Maria like younger. It looks like she's like kind of like in the kid age, maybe like middle school, elementary, but I'm glad they didn't make her like a teenager like how she was in the games. I like that they made her a little bit younger. There was a theory that someone was saying that Shadow's gonna run into JoJo, and he's gonna like kind of be reminded, like her kindness is gonna be like remind him of Maria, just like how Amy reminded Shadow of Maria in Sonic Adventure 2. Basically replacing that whole aspect, because obviously Amy's not in this. Oh my gosh, my boy! I'm so happy. He's hurt. He's so hurt. I relate. I get it. I relate. I know what it feels like to lose and grief. Like that just sucks, and I feel for him in this movie and in the games. We see it looks like Knuckles is giving Sonic a power up, as I said in the movies. I don't know what is going on here or where this can be placed in the movie, but don't really know. We see him hug. I didn't even notice that in the trailer. Okay, so we see Sonic hug Knuckles. That's so sweet. Got oh god, no, go back, that shot. We had Tom talking to Sonic, and then we had Shadow. God, like, why are these shots so clean? Like, they know what they're doing with this movie. And then we see him pick up the gun. Now, it's not like a regular Glock. It looks like it's like a laser gun from Gun. But listen, I'll take whatever I can get. It's the motorcycle and the gun at the same time. Like, I'm pleased. Thank you. Thank you, Paramount. Thank you, Jeff Fowler. Everybody. It's just amazing. It's just, the animators who worked on it, like, you are appreciated. Thank you, because you guys know what you're doing. And then we see Sonic running after Shadow. He said something smart. I forgot what he said right here. And Shadow saying, like, every time you talk, it makes me want to hit you harder. That little fight right there, where they're fighting in the sky. And then this shot, I don't know what's going on here. But I've always loved like close-up shots of like Sonic like this because you can get to see like his emotion. The Eclipse Cannon powering up. And then you see Agent Stone looking up. Now, I believe this is the same shot. Wait, is that Berlin? I didn't know Berlin was in Sonic 3. Shot out real easy. We see Agent Stone looking up. So I'm assuming that this is when the Eclipse Cannon is going out. So it looks like maybe Agent Stone is not vibing with this like type of like destruction, and he probably breaks off from Eggman, which would be a huge character development and character arc for him if he breaks off from Dr. Eggman. So kind of taken from that scene from Sonic Adventure 2 when the world was, Station Square was like looking up and like at the Eclipse Cannon about to blow up Earth, but it actually blew up the moon. So we see Gerald. I'm assuming that was Gerald talking to Shadow 50 years ago. No, that was probably him talking to him now because he had the costume on. See Eggman, I guess, maybe about to control the Eclipse Cannon. What the hell is going on here? You see Sonic, like... That's a cool shot, but what is going on is, like, did something, like, blow up? Like, it looks like they're on a volcano. So, I'm a little confused of, like, where this is going to be, but nonetheless, the shot looks amazing. Eclipse Cannon firing off. This cool shot of Shadow saying, like, this is over, that, like, this ends now. You see his power. Sonic 3. I'm getting my tickets. I'm getting my tickets. I'm getting my tickets, everyone! I'm getting my tickets. I'm getting my tickets. Wow, so we see, I don't know where this scene takes place, but it's pretty hilarious. It's Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, and we love it. Okay. So, that is, wow. This is going to be amazing. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I am pleased of what they're doing with this story, with treating this story with care, with love. Jeff Fowler has been treating this franchise with love as a fan, as a person who's worked on Sonic content since 2005. He worked on, he was a CG movie producer or programmer on Sonic Shadow 05. Love it. Like, he's just been there from the start. It was like it was destined for him to do this. So yeah, so, like I said, I'm going to clip this. I'm going to clip this whole part, so it's going to be separate on video so you guys can watch my reaction and things like that. But yeah,